So good evening to all of you. Good evening for G4 participants as well as listeners of YouTube live stream. I hope all of you have revised, right? That's what we said. So first let's start with responses. So how many of you have revised what's being done in the last class? Yeah.
Sorry, Srini, is your audio slightly low or is it my problem?
Is it low?
Now it is better.
Better. Let me check again, but I checked already. Should be from that.
Yes, sir. It is a little low.
It's low. Okay. That means I have to go inside this. Okay. More. I'll just see. Maybe what I will try to do is I'll try to look at the sound settings here. Put this from. Now is it okay? Is it clear?
This is better.
It's better. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's know. Okay.
Yeah, it is fine. Go ahead.
It's fine. Yeah, I'll go. Right. No, it does this. Yeah. So let me keep like this. Let's revise. No, very good. I could see the responses. Let me start with some simple sentence. Again, we'll try to negate as sentence. Okay. So I will say he is rich and handsome. So, yeah, handsome. Okay, corrected. All of you know this, right? So now what you have to do? What participant has to do? They have to think first, do not answer. And as soon as you are ready, you have to press yes. If you have not understood what I am trying to say, you can raise your hand or put cross. Okay. Then we will ask. So what is the question now? I have given a statement and I am asking for negation. But go through step by step how we did in the last class. Yeah, I'm waiting for the responses, but still it's slowly picking up. Okay, somebody from R7. Mentors. Shakti, yeah. Shakti, unmute yourself.
The another statement is he is rich and he is handsome. Then the negation is he is not rich and he is not handsome.
No, let's go slow. So as you said, first what I have to do, this is the English, plain English statement, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
We understand it's combined by two. There are two sentences which are combined by the word and. Therefore, what I have to rewrite this statement, call it as S dash. This is a rewritten statement. He is rich.
And he is handsome.
Very good. And he is handsome. Right. This is the first thing I have to do. Right. Now I have to look at the negation. Okay. So he has both the qualities, rich as well as handsome. Okay. Now I have to negate it. So now can you again come with the negation?
He is not rich or he is not handsome.
Very good. Now you have corrected, right? That's why do not rush. Okay. Go slow and you'll be confident, much more confident. He is not rich or he is not handsome. Okay, here there is a problem. Both of them are qualitative qualitative properties, right? Being rich or handsome. Let's agree upon. Okay, if I put some criteria for richness, okay, so he has to own a car, something like that, and he has this much of bank balance. So suppose if I put some condition for rich, then rich is well defined according to us. Okay, like how our universities give scholarships, right? Or they admit for entrances, they have condition. So according to a university, they may have some condition. He has to get more than 60%, and he has to pass all these tests. Then he'll be admitted. It's something like that. Have you understood? See, in the last class, we said this is a qualitative thing, richness. Okay, therefore, actually, logically, this is not a statement at all, because I can say somebody can say, yeah, it depends on person, how much money you should have. That's not well defined, right? Criteria for richness is not defined. And nowadays, no one admits he is rich because he has to pay a lot of income tax, right? Okay. So the thing is, we have to define this properly, understand that we have defined it. Okay. Therefore, now it has become a concrete statement. Whether anyone has a confusion in this? If so, please ask. I'm clearing all the feedback. Yeah. Yeah. So who is having the doubt?
It's me, sir.
Yeah, please.
So why can't we say he's not rich or not handsome?
That's okay. That's fine. But it's a bit which is much more clearer to you. Is this statement clearer to you, or the second statement very clear to everyone, not only you? Which one is very clear to everyone?
The given statement, sir.
This one, right? Because he's not rich or not handsome. Okay. What do you want to say by that? And so that's the thing. So, but that there is no ambiguity in that, but it's better to see it as a two statement combined by R. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay, very good. So your first revision went very well. Let's do one exercise which we have not done on the day. Now my statement S is going to be, okay, X, okay, say a real number, okay. X is greater than 2. What is the negation? All of you think carefully, okay, and be ready. Go through the steps. See, that day itself I said, you have to be, it's better to re-emphasize again. So sit in an environment where you can concentrate. First understand what we are saying and then react upon it. Okay, right. Because I could find today also the response is going slow, bit slow. Saranya, do you have doubt or you don't get the question?
Sir,
What was your problem? Why you have put cross?
sir, how to negate this, sir? I have doubt.
Okay. That's fine. Let's wait for others.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You think, same time you should think on that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So I think enough waiting. Now it's R3. Someone from R3. Mentor? Okay. Then I'll ask.
Pencil.
R3, yeah.
Pencil, just me.
Pencil.
X is not greater than 2.
Very good. X is not greater than 2. I will just write by notation not greater than 2. But I want something better. Okay, x is not greater than 2 is fantastic. That's the definition of negation. If I have a statement yes, not yes is the negation of that. Okay, if I have a statement A, not A, that's the French way of saying negation. Fine. Okay, not A, that's the negation. But I want to explain because x is a real number. What do I mean by saying not greater than 2? Okay, that's what I want. So let's go to R9. Devashri. Oh, Devashri is from R8. I want somebody from R9.
Alini.
Yeah.
Sir, this is not a statement because x is not defined.
X is a real number, I already said. X is a real number. It could be anything. X is a real number. So it is defined. No problem.
Okay.
Now come up with what is the meaning of saying not greater than 2? We have come to that mind. It's good. See, that it should be like that. If you have a doubt, you put that and ask. Saranya is again having a doubt, is it? R863, Charanya.
Sir, no, sir.
Okay. Then who else is having doubt? Because you have to clear your thing. If you have a doubt, better clear. Because, yeah, I think yours is still visible. Fine. So how about
X is less than 2.
no? Okay, let's go to someone else and ask. You think in that meantime, you think. Somebody from R6. But I could see only one from R6 have answered.
Agul.
Also try to think geometrically.
Yeah, exactly. So how do we think geometrically? Let's draw real. Usually, what's we mark no real line. We'll mark a real line. Yeah, we'll mark a line. Okay. Then what is given to us? I don't know anything about x, but we can draw 2 somewhere here, right? So what is the first statement says? Can you now see? Suppose if my x is in red in color, where it is going to be? So the original statement says x is greater than 2. Therefore, it has to be strictly to the right of 2. Right? That's the meaning of saying x greater than 2. Now, can all of you imagine what should be the negation? How the position should be? Geometrically imagine. Okay. Again, I will draw the same picture here. Mark 2 for you. This is the original statement picture. So how does the negation picture should look like? Yeah, quick. You have to see what answer we are expecting. We are expecting geometrical answer. Yeah, somebody from R2 Jyotika.
Less than 2, sir.
It is
Less than 2, sir.
okay. I will keep the x here. Okay. Is it the only possibility? See, negation means we have to list all the possibilities. Is it the only possibility? Okay, I am clearing the feedback. If you think this is the only possibility, put yes. If you think no, this is not the only possibility, then put no. Very good. But still, we want more responses. Okay. Yeah. So R7.
Soumya.
Less than or equal to 2.
Very good. So geometrical, I want geometrical answer. So what is the position of x? There is one more possibility. What is the possibility? X could be to the, see here I have two pictures. One is this, the other one is, I will mark 2 and x will be here itself. Okay. Correct? So it is 2. Right? There are two possibilities. One is x less than 2. The other possibilities is x equal to 2. Okay. But in mathematics, we write it as a single statement. Okay. How do we write? We write x less than or equal to 2. Okay. So therefore, for the statement x greater than 2, the negation is x less than or equal to 2. But what is the meaning of this less than or equal to 2? It is again made up of two statements. One is what? X less than 2. The other one is what? X equal to 2. These are two statements. Can one of you say, I'm clearing all the feedback? Say the following sentence. Don't say, unmute and say. Be ready. Okay. So what is the connector which I have to use? Quick. See, now you should do it a bit faster. Quick. Yeah, somebody from R5?
Or, sir.
Very good. So, the meaning of x less than or equal to 2 is what? Either x could be less than 2 or x could be equal to 2. Okay, if it is not greater than 2, then what is the meaning? Actually, not greater than 2 is a right negation, but we want to explain that because here we can do something more. We are working, we are here with real numbers. We know how they behave. If it is not equal to 2, not to the right of 2, then it could be to the left of 2. That means what? X is less than 2, or it could be 2 itself. Therefore, x equal to 2. So, x less than 2 or x equal to 2. Is the point clear? How many of you, whether all of you have understood this? See, those who are not answering, see Ashwin, Saranya. Okay. That's fine. All right. Now let me check. Have you understood the meaning of R? Okay. Now I give some statement like this. Let's take 3. Let's take 5. Okay.
Srini, do you want to mention trichotomy law here?
Yeah, we'll emphasize that. We'll say that. Yeah, after this, maybe I'll emphasize. Yeah. So now let's take this statement 3 less than or equal to 5. I don't want negation. Now, what is the question I want to ask? Is yes true or false? Have you understood my question? 3 less than or equal to 5. Is this true? True or false? If you say it's true, put yes. If you say 3 less than or equal to 5 is false, then put no. See, for the previous question, I could see 50 participants can answer. Okay, without network troubles. But I could see only 40 now. So that means still some of you are hesitant. Yeah, it's better to ask doubts. Ask question. One of you is having a doubt. Who is that?
No, somebody is clapping.
Clapping. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, do not distract with different symbols. Maybe you may not know for the first time what you have to do, but yeah, it's a distraction. Good. So let's ask someone who has said no from R4. R4?
Everyone has said yes.
No one has said no. Okay, fine. Then it goes to R5 then. Lekashri. Lekashri?
Sir.
You want to say 3 less than or equal to 5 is a false statement?
Sir, now I'm changing my opinion, sir. It is a true statement.
Oh, now you have changed it, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, can you explain why it is true? That's good. Why it is true?
Because 3 is less than or equal to 5, sir.
Why? That's what we have to go with some logic, no?
3 is less than 5 or 3 is equal.
Okay. The meaning of this statement is 3 less than 5 or 3 equal to 5. But when this statement will be true, because it says or no, if one of them is true, then the statement will be true.
True.
Right? So which one is true? In 3 less than 5 or 3 equal to 5. We have this, right? Which is true?
3 less than 5.
I is true, right? We know that. Therefore, this statement is true.
True.
Okay, whether all of you have got this, I'm clearing the feedback. Good. Let me check with one more thing. How about 7 less than or equal to 7? Is it a true statement? Now I'm clearing all the feedback. Okay. Yeah. See, 30 seconds only for your responses. Yeah. Good. But I want to see at least 2 of you are saying, Purnalakshmi.
Sir, it is true statement, sir.
Okay, now you have changed it, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you know why it is true?
Sir, 7 less than 5 or 7 equal to 7.
7 less than 7 or 7 equal to 7. That's the statement. But it's only the statement. Why it is true? Now we are talking about truth value of the statement. Is it a true statement or not? That's what we want to ask. Is it true?
True, sir.
Why? Yeah, you have to come up quickly. Why is it true? Okay, let's ask someone
Like
else.
for example, 6.
No. Here, no example. See, you have to think pinpointed. Come with a pinpointed answer. Concentrate. 7 less than 7 or 7 equal to 7. That's my statement. And we are saying that it's true statement. Why? Okay, somebody from R3. Jasmine, Jennifer.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain why this is a true statement?
Yes, sir. 7 is equal to 7 or 7 less than 7.
Okay.
7 equal to 7 is true, sir.
Okay. Therefore, this is a true statement.
Yes, sir.
See, we are having 2 statements combined by R. If one of them is true, then the statement is going to be true. That's all. That's the idea. Right? Still, I could find one of you. Udaya Chandrika.
Sir.
Are you following what we are saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you clear your response? Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Fine. Good. Now let's come to the point what Ajit said. Right? Okay. How do I know this is the negation? What is the property of real? I'm using some property of real numbers. Okay. If x is not greater than 2, we actually talked about picture and came through it, but actually it's a property of real numbers. What is the property? Whether one of you know that? How many of you know that? Just quick. I want quick responses. Yeah, let's ask from Devashri. R8, Devashri.
Law of trichotomy.
Okay. Do you know law of trichotomy? Can you say? Okay, let's say okay. I'll say given any two real numbers. Okay, given x, y real numbers. Okay. What law of trichotomy says is exactly one of the following is true. Exactly one of the following. One of the following is true. What does it say? What are all the statements? What are all the possibilities given in two numbers? X equal to y, x greater than y, x less than y. Look at law of trichotomy carefully. What does it say? Among these three, one will happen. One among these three should happen. Okay. Okay. Either first one, second one, third one. Among these three, one should definitely happen. It's not that these three have not. Okay. None of them has occurred. No. One of them should happen. And if one happens, the other two will not happen. That's what exactly. If we have x greater than y, then these two things or other two things are ruled out. Whether all of you have understood, that's law of trichotomy. Yes? Have you understood this statement, law of trichotomy? That's my question. I want to see the responses. Okay.
Yeah, I think go ahead.
Yeah. In fact, let's do, because we have explained law of trichotomy, we will do this also. Okay. See, when do I say two real numbers are equal? X equal to y. If and only if, I will explain if and only if bit later, but all of you know, I'll write it if and only if. Can you think in terms of inequalities? Very good. So I'll ask somebody from R7 now. You have to fill in this dash now.
Ramya,
X is greater than y or x is less than y.
X is greater than y? Or x
Sorry,
is less
sir.
than y?
If only x is equal to y, if only x is not greater than y or x is
Okay.
not
Okay. You
less than
again you have to go through. Again go through. I will ask someone else. R5. R5 Sophia. Sophia?
Sir,
Ah.
x less than y or x is equal to y.
Oh. Okay. You are not concentrating. Okay. Let's ask someone from R2. R2 Nandini Shri. Nandini Shri, quick.
Sir, x is not equal to y.
No. You have not seen this before, right? Okay, anyway, I'll say x less than or equal to y. Can you complete now, Nandini Shri?
Yes, sir. Sir, x greater than or equal to y and
Okay, say that's important. I want there is a proper thing involved. X less than or equal to y.
x less than or equal to y and x greater than or equal to y.
Look at that. It's made up of and. Okay, and x is greater than or equal to y. Okay, it's made up of two statements combined by. Okay. So this is the thing, right? This is okay. Now let's write the negation. So what should be the negation of this?
Srini,
Yeah.
just once again, you can just say, you see, look at law of trichotomy. You want first statement to be true, right? In this. And the law of trichotomy says exactly one of these is true. So we are saying the first one is true. What does it mean? The other two has to be false, right?
Yeah.
The first one is false. Just now you negated, no?
Yeah.
Right. So that is what is written here. This is negation of the second one, and the second one is this part is negation of the third one. Right. So it's a natural guess.
Yes.
Right. Now let us write negation of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, we'll reason out this also. Yeah, whatever Ajit said, I'll reason it out. Yeah. In fact, I'll clear all the feedback. Okay. So how should the negation start? Why? No responses at all. Is it tough? It's not tough at all. Okay. Already we know you have learned how to negate. That's the first revision we have done. Okay, let's ask Malati. R9 Malati.
Sir, not equal to y if and only if x greater than y and x less than y. Sir.
Very good. X not equal to y. See, the shorter notation for if and only if is this. Okay, we'll explain all this to you. Do not worry about if you have not understood something. What is if and only if and all? I will explain. Do not worry. See, only thing is the negation of the x equal to y, we are automatically saying when x not equal to y. That's what the purpose of negation. You have to understand actually. See, we are making now, we know about equality. Now we are able to say, okay, when it is not equal. Okay, that's what. We have defined when equality will happen. We have also defined when not equality will happen. Okay, x not equal to y, if and only if x less than or equal to y. What is the negation? X greater than y. Okay. Or she said correctly. And or x less than y. Okay. I am clearing the feedback. Whether all of you have understood this? Good. Yeah. But today we'll see a proof also. Let's prove this. Okay. I'm going to just give an idea. We can complete it in discussion. But anyway, we'll discuss. Okay. See, whenever two things, this if and only if is happening, okay, I have, okay, this is hypothesis and this is conclusion. So what is hypothesis? X equal to y is the hypothesis. What is the conclusion? Conclusion is x less than or equal to y and x greater than or equal to y. So if you give me hypothesis x equal to y, I have to prove the conclusion. Okay. When I have if and only if, I can take this as hypothesis and I have to get this as a conclusion. Okay. Both the ways it's true. Okay. It's something, if I say only one way, suppose if I say, if it rains, the street gets wet. It's only one way. Right? Have you understood? So if it rains, the street gets, if x equal to y, then this happens. So that's that. So what is the hypothesis here? Raining is the hypothesis. What is the conclusion? The streets getting wet is the conclusion. Okay. So, okay, if it rains, then I know streets get wet. Okay. If it does not rain, Do I know that whether always streets will not get wet? I don't know. Okay. See, that's what. One way is true. If this is true, then we don't know what will happen. Okay. If it does not rain, right, then we can't say anything. Then we can't conclude. That the streets will get wet. Okay. We can't conclude there. Okay. Correct? So therefore, but if I say, if it rains, if and only if the streets get wet, then both should happen. It rains, then street will get wet. If streets get wet, then it rains. Okay. Right. So keep this as hypothesis and prove this. So this is what you have to do for today. Practice it. Let's do one thing. Okay. So now what's our hypothesis? So my hypothesis is x equal to y. What's given to me? Let's write given. Given x equal to y. Now what is that I have to prove? Conclusion. Two things. X less than or equal to y and y less than or equal to x. Okay. So let's write this and expand. Okay. What is the meaning of this? Can one of you say quick response? What is the meaning of x less than or equal to y? Oh, we have written greater than or equal to, is it? We'll write in that way itself. X less than or equal to y and x greater than or equal to. It doesn't matter. Y less than or equal to x. Both are same. Right. Let's write this and do. Yeah. R975 Gubendran. Quick. What is the meaning of x less than or equal to y? Very good. X less than y. So this is or x equal to y. Okay. See, look at how I am writing. Okay. Then and. I think now it's time for all of you to say what this is. I'm clearing the feedback. Quickly think. Good. Somebody from R1?
Y less than x or y is equal to x.
Very good. Okay, Thangapandi, can you say what is given and what I have to prove?
X equal to y, this is proved.
And we will prove, right? We will prove this, right? Both are same. Conclusion, we have expanded and seen. Okay. Okay. I'm again clearing the feedback. See, suppose yeah, a lot of multiple statements, right? Complicated statement looks like. Okay, but we'll break and understand. We'll call this as first statement as T1. So we want to prove T1 is true and T2 is true, right? Right. Now what is T1 made up of? T1 is made up of two things. Let's call this as T11. Okay. Or T12. Okay. And yeah, call it as S11 or S, or maybe T also you can use T21 second statement or T222. Okay. First point, I want to prove T1 and T2 is true. That means both T1 is true and T2 is true. Correct? Can one of you answer when T1 is true? Concentrate and answer when T1 is true. My question is this. When T1 is true. I want responses to be faster. Just what is T1? T1 is the combined statement x less than y or x equal to 1. That is, it is T11 or T12. What is T11? X less than y. What is T12? X equal to 1. I want to prove T11 or T12. Okay, when is T1 proved? That's my question. But still, I could see only few responses. Or 6. Angeline Christie.
Sir, when x is less than y is true or x is equal to 2, T1 will be true.
One among T11 or T12 is true. Yes or no? When is T1 true? If T11 is true.
Or T12 is true.
So, with the hypothesis, which is true now? What is the hypothesis? Angeline?
Sir, x is equal to y.
Therefore, which is true now?
T12 is true. So when T12 is true, T1 is true.
Very good. Have you, whether all of you have understood? I am clearing the feedback. Maybe I'll reiterate for your understanding. We want to just check when T1 is true. T1 is made up of two statements combined by R. When it is true, if one among them is true, then T1 will be true. Now I have to see which one is true in that. Okay. Now look at the hypothesis. What is given to me? X equal to y is given to me. Therefore, I know T12 is true. So, one among them is true. Therefore, T1 is true. Yes? Is it understood? I want quick responses. Still, responses are very slow. Right? Can you conclude similar thing? For T2, I'm clearing the feedback. Okay. Is T2 true? I'm not going to write. Okay. R5.
Shweta.
Sir, T22 is true, sir. So T2 is true.
Very good.
Yes.
So we have proved T1 is true and T2 is true. Right? Therefore, we have got the conclusion. Right? Okay. Now what is that we have to do? We are having if and only if statement. Now what is going to be our hypothesis? Our hypothesis is, now hypothesis has changed now. What is hypothesis? Can you tell in terms of T1 and T2? What is the hypothesis and what is the conclusion? Hypothesis is T1 and T2 is true. This is the conclusion. Let's write and itself. We will not use symbol. Now, what is the conclusion I have to say? X equal to y. Okay. Look at the statement because this is, this is the T1. Okay. T11 or T12, T2 is. So it's very bit right. This is given to me. This T1 is true and T2 is true. I want to conclude X equal to y. Okay. So now, sir, how do I conclude? Okay. Can any one of you give a clue for me? Because it's so complicated and I want to prove X equal to y. It looks complicated. So this is the place where you have to learn. Maybe because this is the first time I will start. Okay. I will start with suppose the conclusion is false and I will get a contradiction. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what is that I'm going to assume? This is usually called proof by contradiction. Okay, let's prove that. Okay, so I assume, suppose X not equal to Y. Okay. And I'm looking, now I have to get a contradiction. What is the contradiction I get? Because I am assuming T1 and T2 is true. That means both T1 is true and T2 is true. That's what I'm asking. I'm looking for a contradiction. Okay. Right. Now look at T1. See, what is T1? Let's write. T1 is true. Therefore, what is T1? X less than Y or X equal to Y. This statement is true. Also, we know X not equal to Y. Then what is the conclusion I can draw? Therefore, I have to draw a conclusion. What is it? If you do not understand, please ask. Okay. Yeah. Shweta?
Sir, can you repeat it?
So my question is, we have this is true. X less than Y or X equal to Y is true. Also, X not equal to Y is true. Therefore, what is the conclusion we can draw from these two statements? Okay. Before answering this, let's go for some analogy. Okay. Suppose there is a shop, okay, which sells laptops, okay. Let's say Lenovo laptop or Xiaomi laptop, okay, laptops. So if I go to this shop, I can buy a Lenovo laptop or a Xiaomi laptop. But somehow I know from the shopkeeper that all Lenovo laptops are out of stock. They don't have it. What is the conclusion I can draw? Somebody went and bought some laptop from the shop where he sells only Lenovo or Xiaomi laptops. But the shopkeeper says all Lenovo laptops are out of stock. So what is the conclusion I can draw? Can one of you conclude? Quick.
R5. We shall wait for some more time.
Yeah.
Then we shall call R5 Laca's tree.
Okay.
Wait for some time.
Yeah. See, it's a very pointed question. Nothing about XY now. Don't go for that. Now this is the question. What is the question? Somebody went to a shop and bought a laptop. That shop sells only Lenovo or Xiaomi laptops. Somehow the shopkeeper, I come to know from the shopkeeper that all Lenovo laptops are out of stock. They don't have stock of Lenovo laptops.
Then the person must have bought Xiaomi laptops.
The thing is, you ask someone, Bala?
Yes, Laca's tree answering.
Oh, Laca's tree. Fine, very good. Is Laca's tree answering?
Yes,
I couldn't find. Oh, my browser is. Yeah. Laca's tree, continue.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
The person must have bought Xiaomi laptops, sir.
Very good. That's it. Okay. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's what is happening here. So now can you conclude? Whom do you call? Yeah.
Lekashri.
Lekashri, can you conclude?
Sir, when x less than y is true, x not equal to y is true, sir.
No. Here, look at this. X less than y is Lenovo laptop. X equal to y is Xiaomi laptop. Okay, he went and bought in this shop. Okay, somehow I know that this is not happening. Other way around. Okay, whatever you want to say. So, what is the conclusion you can draw?
X less than y is true.
That's what you have to. Okay, go through. See, I know I'm pushing hard, but actually it should come for you. It will come. You discuss and understand. Therefore, I conclude X less than y. It's very simple logic. Okay. You put your own analogy. I go put like this, but you can think of your own analogy. Okay, whenever I have a R statement, I know one among them is false. Then what is the conclusion? Other thing should hold. Because this is true. One among them should be true. But I know that this is not true. Therefore, this should be the conclusion. Right? Therefore, X less than Y. Okay? All right. Can one of you complete the proof? So again, we'll recall. What is that we wanted to prove? We started with the hypothesis T1 and T2 is true. We wanted to prove X equal to Y. How did we start the proof? Suppose X not equal to Y. And we know both T1 and T2 are true. Now with T1 is true and X not equal to Y, I have concluded X is less than Y. Okay. Now what is the next thing I have to do? Have we cleared all the feedback? Yeah. I have cleared it. Yeah. It's not harder. See, we have started. See, what is given to us? Both T1 and T2 are true. We have used only T1 is true and X not equal to Y and concluded that X should be less than Y. Okay. What next I can do? That's my question. Okay, Bala, some cycle or it should be R8 now. But no one has.
Tamil sir.
Yeah. Even if somebody.
G4, yeah. G4 Tamil G4 Tamil Chandrika.
Is it R4?
Okay, we shall go for R8. Krishnamurthy.
Krishnamurthy, yeah. Now, what's happening? Krishnamurthy, can't you speak? Unmute and speak. But once they.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I'm yes, sir.
Yes. Say your answer.
Can you please repeat it, sir?
No, I want answer from you. I asked what next. Okay, let's go to R7. Abhirami. R7 Abhirami. R7 Abhirami.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sir,
why.
we have to prove T2 is true.
Say it correctly.
Sir, we have to keep a hypothesis like T2 is true.
We are already kept it. Why you have to keep? Already I have kept both T1 and T2 is true. I have kept it. What you are saying is correct. T2 is true. Sir. I have to use that factor, right? Okay. Now what is the conclusion you will get?
Y less than X.
Very good. So we have, when I use, see, just look at this. Maybe we will write like this. Okay. let's now write x less than y or x equal to y. And we are having x, y less than x or y equal to x or x equal to y, doesn't matter. Okay. Now we have used this and x not equal to y. What is the conclusion for the first one we are getting? Therefore, x less than y and yes. Just now she said no. What is the conclusion? Again, x not equal to y, second is not true. Therefore, what is that we are getting? Y less than x. Is it clear to all of you? Okay. Okay. Now I'm clearing the feedback. What is the next thing you can say? Quick. We have x less than y and y less than x. Yeah. R6. Sultana.
Yes, sir. The conclusion is x not equal to y.
Okay. R7 Harini.
Sir.
So is
X
it alarming something? X less than y and y. All of you please think. Okay. Now don't answer. X less than y and y less than x. I have two properties. This does this alarm a bell? We said something. Go back to this. All of you see we have introduced what is called law of trichotomy. What does law of trichotomy says? This is law of trichotomy. What does this say? Exactly one among this should happen. Okay, but now we had two things simultaneously happening. X less than y is true. Also, y less than x is also true. And y less than x is also true. So what does that say?
Rahul, can you conclude now?
This
R6 Rahul.
This is a contradiction. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we will not. We will conclude it. Therefore, this is a contradiction. Okay. This contradicts law of trichotomy. Okay. Go back in your discussion hour. Try to understand this proof thoroughly. We have done this here. If you put a thought for some time, you will get it. Anyway, I will give you 1 minute's time. Okay. Go through this. If you have got the proof, you say yes. If no, put no. Just 1 full minute time I am giving to you. This way proof only. What is that we are assuming now? Both T1 and T2 is true. Okay. And we want to conclude that this is what we are assuming this and we want this conclusion. Have you understood that proof logically? That's what I want to know. Go through. 1 minute time is there and then respond. If you have got it, then only you have to respond. Yeah, fine. I think
Yeah, we may leave it for discussion.
yeah, we'll leave it for discussion. Yeah, that's what. That's why I gave 1 minute time. Yeah, let's go for next thing now. Yeah. Okay. Now let me start with the statement. Okay, very simple. I'll start with this. My statement is this: there is a broken chair in the class. In the yeah, in the class, particular class. Okay. So now all of you think about what should be the negation. Go slow, think carefully. First of all, try to understand the meaning. There is a broken chair. What do I mean by that? Okay. What I mean is there is at least one broken chair. Maybe I'll write it out. Okay. There is at least a broken chair in the class. Okay. If this is false, then by that, what do I mean? Okay. For your imagination, what do I do? I draw some picture. Okay. And I put some chairs here. Assume these are all chairs. Placed like this. The original statement says I can find at least one broken chair, right? Let's mark it with red. So this could be the broken chair. Okay. So now tell me what should be the negation. Imagine this and say what should be the negation. Okay, let me clear the feedback. Whether the feedback is clear, anyway, I'll clear it. Now you can respond. If you are through with the negation, you can respond. Yeah. Bala, which one you want to ask? R2? Shall we ask?
Okay, sir.
R2.
R2, Jyotika.
There is at most one broken chair.
See, the thing is, don't put English at all. There is a broken chair. At least means what? There is at least one broken. Saying among these chairs, at least one of them should be broken. Okay. If this is false, what does it mean? Let me ask someone else. Okay. Please, all of you go through. Do not worry about them. Wrong answers. Okay. Go through logically. That's what you have to do. Let's go to R1 now. Jesu boy.
There are no broken chairs in the class.
Good. There are no broken chairs in the class. I can't find any broken chair at all. So see, the thing is, if non-broken chairs are colored yellow, so here there could be some few reds here, but here the picture should be, everything should be yellow. Yeah, that's what she said. There is no broken chair. There are no broken chairs. There is no chair which is broken in the class. Okay, but we don't want to stop with this. Just like how we explained x not greater than 2, we have explained. Okay, this is within code, but I want to explain this. Okay, how do you expand this? Okay, give clear meaning of what does this mean? Okay. I have already said, if you think in terms of picture, you will get it. What is the meaning of no chair is broken? Quick. Should be fast. Your responses should be fast. No chair is broken means what? See, suppose if we have a fight, okay, I'm saying there is a broken chair. And if you are saying that, no, sir, what you are saying is not true. Okay, how will you prove yourselves? Okay, we will go to somebody.
R3, sir. R3, Jasmine.
Yes. No, let's wait, Divya.
Yes, sir.
Let's wait for some 20 seconds
Yes.
and then we'll ask. Have you got the idea? See, I want to say, I'm saying there is a broken chair, but you are saying no, what you are saying is false. That means you are saying my negation statement. What is the meaning of that? Of course, no chair is broken is the meaning, but if you want to prove it, how will you prove it? See, in mathematics, we want proof for each and everything, right? You know. See, that the beauty of the subject is that, okay? We want logical conclusions, okay? Right. What should we do to prove it? To prove that there is no chair which is broken. Yeah. Now, Divya, you can ask.
R3, Jasmine. Jasmine Jennifer.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, all chairs are good, sir.
Very good. Each and every chair, don't say good, each and every chair. Take a chair, right? Take a chair. So the situation is like this. So I'll draw a picture. If it is good means what? Take any chair. Okay. You again draw all the 4 chairs in all 3 rows. Okay. I have drawn all this. Now you take any chair in this. Take anything. Pick any chair. Suppose if I pick this, then this chair is, I can't mark red. That means this is not broken. You pick a chair here, then this chair is also not broken. Do you understand?
Yes,
So how should I write this? I should say, given a chair in the class, it is not broken. Okay, it's not broken. Usually people write like this. Every chair in the class is not broken. But we will follow this, okay? Every chair in the class is not broken. Whether all of you have understood this? I'm clearing the feedback. The statement is, there is at least a broken chair in the class. There is a broken chair in the class. Even this at least now you remove. There is a broken chair in the class. What's the negation? Every chair in the class is not broken. But why for understanding only 24, 25, I'm getting very less, 23. Okay, let's take another statement. Okay. Every G4 part, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, there is a G4 participant. Who once owns an iPhone. Okay, let's say who owns a car, okay, BMW car. Okay. There is a G4 participant who owns a BMW car. Okay. If this is false, can all of you now think about the negation? Good. Yeah. Or to someone. Anusia?
Sir,
Hmm.
there is no G4 participant who is
I can't say that. That's fine. But you got to emphasize. See, you got to follow our pattern. You can't say there is no like that. Okay. We have to explain that. What do I mean by saying there is no like that? Here we have explained, no. You said there is no chair which is broken. I said within quotes, this should not be said. You have to say like this, like a proof, right? Okay. So what should be the correct thing? Let me ask someone from R4. Jayashri. 76 Jayashri.
Every participant in G4 doesn't own a.
Good, excellent. But given a participant, in fact, better practice like this. Given a participant, take any arbitrary participant. That's what I'm looking. I can look at, say, any participant. Take any participant, but I'll pick one. Pick a participant. Given a participant, given a G4 participant, what is the property? He or she. Yeah. Can you emphasize, Jayashri? Conclude.
Doesn't own a BMW car.
Okay. He or she does not own a BMW car. Okay. Let me give one more sentence. Okay. Let's say there is a banyan tree in the campus. Banyan tree. Okay. The campus. The campus is fixed. Okay. Quick. Now quickly one of you should say. Now your response should be fast. Yeah, Rahul, what's your doubt?
Sir, what if we say none of the G4 participants own a BMW car?
I didn't get your thing. See, a statement is given, we are giving a negation. Okay. What is that you want to say? What here we want to say is you can use every G4 participant. Given a G4 participant, you take he or she. They have a property that, okay, they don't own a BMW car. Pick anyone and ask whether they own a BW car. No, they don't own a BMW. Each and every one do not own a BW car. Do you understand? Rahul, what was your doubt?
None of the G4 participants. It also picks up.
That and all we don't want to say. We want to say properly. None, no. You are saying none of the participants owns a BMW. What is the meaning of that? Do you understand? Again and again, try to understand that. None of the participants owns a BMW car is okay. But we want to explain that. Okay, we don't have a word called no. You will understand for a moment. Understand in a moment. Do you see this? We want to prove it. How do I prove? I have to pick each and every participant and ask whether, take a participant, ask whether he owns a BMW car. Okay, he should say no. Each and take anyone, he will say no. That's the situation, negation situation. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now come to this banyan tree case. Or 9. Saumika.
In our campus, there is no banyan tree.
Huh? Again and again, everyone is telling there is no banyan tree in the campus. There is no. What is the meaning of that? I can't say that. Okay.
Banyan tree is not there in campus.
No. Please think carefully. There are a lot of things involved in that. Think carefully. Look at each and everything. See, we have chairs. In the class we have arranged. What we said is there is at least one chair which is broken. What is the negation? We took any arbitrary chair. Take a chair. Given a chair in the class, it's not broken. So look at this example. What I said is there is at least one G4 participant who wants a BW car. But what's the negation? You pick any G4 participant. He doesn't have BW car. Do you understand? You have to be focused in thinking. There is a banyan tree in the campus. If it is false, means what? What I have to look? What is coming to your picture now? Yeah. Now it is R5. Someone from R5. Satya. Safia, sorry. Safia.
Given a banyan tree which is not in the campus.
Correct. Okay, your English problem. Okay. Given a banyan tree, can I say like that? Think carefully. Okay. Let me ask one more, maybe from R3.
Anisha.
Hepzibah.
Yeah.
So given a tree in the campus is not a banyan tree.
Excellent. That's the focus we have. See, we are talking about trees. Okay. And I say I could find at least one banyan tree. If it is not true, means what? Imagine all trees. Okay. I can't. In fact, that's what your imagination should come. You should see a lot of trees immediately. And if I pick any tree in the campus, okay, not somewhere else, in that particular campus, it should not be a banyan tree. It should be anything other than the banyan tree. So somebody is asking a doubt. I will write it. You can ask. Yeah. What is your doubt? So let's finish this. Then you ask your doubt. Given a tree.
Sir raising hand.
Sir, is this time to conclude?
It's not a banyan tree. Yeah. Wait. It's not a banyan tree. Is the point clear? I will clear all the feedback. Have you understood this? Because there is nothing called no. In the next class, you are going to understand. But try to take some sentence like this, construct your own sentences and try to negate. Okay, you make your own statement, okay, in the same pattern. Look at the pattern, how we have said, and look at the negation. Next class, we are going to talk about the pattern and what is happening, and what is negation also, what is happening. Okay, try to form some examples, discuss this in discussion now. Okay, form at least 3 or 4 sentences. First, go through what has been done in the class, discuss. Okay, I will stop here. Bala, it's over.
Yes, sir.
So I'll save it as a PDF. Before you go through, first, okay, I have to go. I'll post it here if you want to.
You can stop live streaming or what?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Can you say few words for live streaming students?
Yeah, sure.
YouTube viewers. Yes.
You're asking me to say?
Yes, sir. Any instruction if you want to give, you can give, sir. Both.
Yeah.
Balakumar sir and your sir.
Thank you. Again, same thing for live stream participants also. Try to explore lot of sentences, okay, and try to see what the negation should be. Do not worry about, okay, how complicated it is. Okay, try understand. Okay, form similar statements. Try understand. Okay, what is the situation? Try to imagine and see the contradiction through your imagination. Okay, not by mere English or some what to say. Don't make your pattern and all. If something comes, no, not like that. Okay, imagine what is happening to the sentence. If it is not, can you imagine what is the negation should be? Okay, that's all.
Our next live streaming will be on Thursday. evening.
Yeah.
With that, we can stop live streaming.